Hello, I'm Ian Gascoigne. Welcome to this webinar for MBL entitled Amending a Claim Form After Expiry of the Limitation Period. And although this will generally be looked at from a claimant's point of view, because claimants are the ones who tend to try to amend after the expiry of a limitation period, I will also be indicating some things for defendants to think about in opposing such applications if they can. Before we get on to the meat of the application to amend out of time, let me just set the scene for why this issue arises. It may be thought that it's because the lawyer has missed something or is slow to deal with something, and when they get around to it, the expiry of the limitation period has already occurred. That, however, is unfair to lawyers, and as a lawyer myself, I would say that, so I'll defend them. Many claims are started just in time, within the limitation period because of a number of factors. One of those is that claimants give their lawyers their instructions to make the claim, to issue the claim form, late in the limitation period. And that may not be the party's fault because the issue may have arisen that they need to issue a claim for quite late on, or they may have taken over a business which the claim was already within, but it's only come to their attention towards the end of the period. So late instructions is one major factor. Secondly, funding. Obviously very important is whether the claimant party has the funding to make the claim and take on the cost risk of the defendant as well as its own costs in pursuing the claim. And sometimes that is taking time to finalise, particularly if the claimant needs to shop around for the finance. The third issue, and this is perhaps more the lawyer's territory, is that the investigations may take longer to make before the claim can be properly formulated. That isn't ready until the 11th hour. And finally, I think this is a big problem in practice, particularly in some sectors, it's not always very clear when the limitation period actually starts and therefore when it finishes. So the first question the lawyer asks when presented with a dispute by a client is, how long have I got before I have to issue the claim form?